Former Sky Sports presenter Richard Keys has married his daughter's friend Lucy Rose, 7 years on from his ex-wife of 34 years discovering their affair while suffering from cancer. The 66-year-old was pictured exchanging vows with Lucy Rose, who is 32 years his junior. The plush civil ceremony took place in Kingswear, near Brixham, Devon, and a leaked photo shows Richard wearing a grey suit and dark grey tie while Lucy wore a white wedding gown with a large skirt and long veil. His daughter, ex-Hollyoaks star Gemma, who was best friends with Lucy, was nowhere to be seen in the glam wedding snaps, and it's not known if she attended the ceremony. Do you remember the story about Richard's affair? Let us know in the comments. Richard and Lucy are believed to have been introduced by a mutual acquaintance on the expat social circuit in Qatar, where the presenter worked after he was sacked from Sky Sports after making comments about a female referee. In 2016 it was reported that Julia, who had been diagnosed with thyroid cancer, filed for divorce and returned to the UK after discovering texts between her husband and Lucy. A source told the Daily Mail at the time, "It has knocked Julia for 6 and it has had an adverse effect on her health. She is absolutely devastated." As the reports came out, Richard tweeted, "I expected a mixed bag of reaction, thanks for the support. There are many inaccuracies in the reports today, but I expected that also." However, in 2019, Richard, who shares Gemma and Josh with ex-wife Julia, denied leaving his wife while she was ill. He told The Athletic, "I'll mention the unmentionable for you. Did I leave my wife fighting cancer? No. I don't know what happened. I don't know why our marriage ended the way it did, but my wife was fighting cancer for 7 years before I left her, and she had been in remission for 7 years. She and I went to London every day of her fight, prior to a groundbreaking operation that saw her in a period of recovery." Richard claimed Julia had been in remission for 7 years when their marriage dissolved. In April 2018, Julia discussed her husband's affair in her book The Manuscript, explaining how it had destroyed her family. She wrote, "Richard's affair didn't just devastate my world, but the world of our children Gemma and Josh too. It is only now, 2 years on, that he has admitted he did have an affair with Lucy, as well as acknowledging his deceit and the damage it has caused." Today, a source said Julia only learned of her ex's marriage when he texted her 2 hours before. And Gemma told the Daily Mail in 2018 how the episode had plunged her into the depths of alcoholism. She claimed the family were on holiday together in St Ives, Cornwall, when Julie discovered a series of intimate messages with another woman on Richard's phone. Gemma said, "I heard Mum shouting, 'Your father's been having an affair.' My heart stopped. Then I asked, 'With who?' When she discovered it was with her close friend Lucy Rose, Gemma felt betrayed, revealing that she lost her closest confidant and her relationship with her father at the same time. She fell into a decade-long battle with alcoholism, which saw her arrested after she was accused of sending Lucy abusive messages during an alcoholic blackout, referring to her as the filthiest SL and a Qatar W. One message stated, "I'm watching every move you make. You don't know what's coming." She was arrested by 3 police officers wearing body armor who took her away in her pajamas. Gemma was charged with harassing her former friend and she faced up to 6 months behind bars, but the charges were sensationally dropped before the trial's scheduled start. prosecutors discontinued the case after a CPS review of the evidence. Later, Gemma said she was mortified by her behavior, insisting that despite the betrayal, she couldn't justify what she did. She said, "All I can say is that it was 18 months down the line from finding out about the affair, which was the most awful betrayal, and it hit the lowest, darkest point of my addiction. The revelation had come so completely out of the blue. I was under the illusion Lucy was the complete opposite of the person she's turned out to be. There was never any inkling she'd do something like this." Speaking to The Sun, she said, "Of course, I can't justify what I did. But I felt like my father had been stolen from me, and the affair genuinely has destroyed my family and my relationship with Dad. He had been my idol all of my life and, although I still love him, I don't know who he is anymore. I have nothing to say to him." But that wasn't the last time alcohol got Gemma in trouble. In August 2018, a court heard how she downed 6 shots of gin before flight attendants had even started serving the next row of passengers. The self-confessed alcoholic admitted being drunk on an aircraft. After it emerged she knocked back 6 gin miniatures and begged other passengers to buy booze for her when staff cut off her supply. Crawley Magistrates Court heard Keyes down the drinks just half an hour into her flight back to London Gatwick after holidaying in Greece with her boyfriend in July 2098. Her lawyer told the court that she had been teetotal for 7 weeks before the flight and was the victim of a controlling and aggressive on/off boyfriend who had bought her the drinks. Her partner had ordered the 3 double gins and a small bottle of tonic, which were promptly necked by Keyes. The court heard Keyes had no recollection of the flight. She admitted 1 count of being drunk on an aircraft and was conditionally discharged for 2 years. Do you have a story to sell? Get in touch with us at yourmirror@mirror.co.uk.
Now